the eerie shadows of the Cenozoic era, a colossal predator roamed the earth. Towering over its surroundings, with a menacing beak and piercing gaze, this dinosaur struck fear into the hearts of all who crossed its path. Reminiscent of today's ostriches, but infinitely more terrifying, this ancient giant embodied raw power and primal ferocity. Imagine you're strolling through this prehistoric landscape, the air thick with anticipation, when a bone-chilling sound pierces the silence. You whirl around to face your worst nightmare, the terror bird, an apex predator of unparalleled prowess. Brace yourself for a journey into the depths of terror and awe as we uncover the secrets of this prehistoric behemoth. Terror birds were a group of large, flightless predatory birds that existed from the Paleocene to the Pleistocene epochs, spanning approximately 62 million to 1.8 million years ago. They were primarily found in South America, although some species also inhabited parts of North America. Despite being descendants of flying birds, terror birds had greatly reduced wings that were not functional for flight. Instead, their wings likely served as balance and stabilization while running. These birds varied in size depending on the species, but some of the largest terror birds, such as Titanis walleri, stood up to 3 meters tall and weighed around 300 kilograms. Modern-day male ostriches, in comparison, generally reach heights ranging from 2.2 to 2.7 meters and weigh between 63 to 145 kilograms. Terror birds had robust skeletons with large, sturdy legs designed for swift running. Their skulls were large and elongated, with powerful beaks for capturing and dispatching prey. Their primary adaptation for hunting was their large, hooked beaks, which they used to deliver powerful blows to prey. They likely relied on their speed and agility to chase down and ambush prey. Ostriches also have robust skeletons and long, powerful legs adapted for running. However, their skulls are smaller and less specialized for hunting, with a beak adapted for grazing on vegetation. Although ostriches are omnivores, they primarily feed on vegetation. They lack the specialized hunting adaptations seen in terror birds, and instead have strong, muscular legs that they use for running away from predators. So in comparison, both terror birds and ostriches are large birds, but terror birds were generally larger and more robust. Both have sturdy skeletons and powerful legs, but terror birds had larger skulls and more specialized beaks for hunting. Terror birds were apex predators with specialized beaks for hunting, while ostriches are primarily herbivores with adaptations for running and evading predators. Now let's talk more about their origins, as well as their fossil records and evolutionary significance. Terror birds belong to the extinct clade Ferocity, which evolved from a lineage of flying birds known as the Cariamiformes during the Paleogene period, around 60 million years ago. The exact ancestry of terror birds is still a subject of debate among paleontologists. However, molecular studies and fossil evidence suggest that they are closely related to modern birds of prey, such as falcons and eagles. The fossil record of terror birds is primarily found in South America, where they flourished for millions of years. Fossils of Ferocity have been discovered in countries like Argentina, Brazil, Chile, and Uruguay. Some of the most well-known and complete specimens of terror birds have been found in the fossil-rich deposits of the Patagonia region of Argentina. Terror birds played a significant role in the evolution of avian predators during the Cenozoic era. As apex predators, they occupied the top of the food chain in South America for millions of years, shaping the ecosystems in which they lived. The rise of terror birds coincided with the isolation of South America from other continents during the early Cenozoic era, leading to the evolution of unique fauna and flora, known as the Great American Biotic Interchange. The extinction of terror birds during the late Pleistocene epoch marked the end of an evolutionary lineage that had persisted for millions of years. Their disappearance may have been influenced by environmental changes, competition with other large predators, and the arrival of humans in South America. Let's also talk more about their diet, hunting strategies, and their competition with other predators. Terror birds were carnivorous predators, feeding primarily on a variety of vertebrate prey, including mammals, reptiles, and smaller birds. Their diet likely varied depending on factors such as habitat, prey availability, and the size and species of the terror bird. Terror birds were agile and fast runners, relying on their speed and strength to pursue and capture prey. They likely employed a combination of hunting strategies, including ambush predation and pursuit predation. Some species may have used their large beaks to strike and kill prey, while others may have employed tactics such as grappling or using their sheer size to overpower their victims. As apex predators, terror birds occupied the top of the food chain in ancient South American ecosystems, exerting significant influence on prey populations and community dynamics. They likely competed with other large predators, such as saber-toothed cats, giant ground sloths, giant jaguars, and large predatory mammals, for food and resources. Conversely, smaller predators and scavengers may have avoided confrontations with terror birds, as they would have been formidable adversaries. Now that we've discussed some general facts about the terror bird, the question arises, what if it existed today? To answer this question, however, we first have to brainstorm about where the terror bird would live and how it would pose a threat to humans. If terror birds were to exist today, their distribution would likely be influenced by factors such as habitat availability, climate suitability, and the presence of prey species. Given their historical presence in South America, it's plausible that they would continue to inhabit regions with similar environmental characteristics. Potential regions besides South America where terror birds might thrive today could include Australia, Africa, and some parts of North America. Certain regions of Africa, particularly those with extensive savannas and grasslands, might offer suitable habitats for terror birds. Areas such as the Serengeti Plains or the Kalahari Desert could provide ample opportunities for hunting and nesting. Regarding North America, areas with expansive grasslands or forests, such as the Great Plains or parts of the Pacific Northwest, might be potential habitats for these predators. If terror birds were alive today, they would likely pose a significant danger to humans due to their large size, powerful beaks, and predatory nature. If they perceived humans as potential prey or threats, they could attack with their sharp beaks and powerful legs. Encounters with terror birds would mostly result in serious injury or even death. Like many birds, terror birds would likely be territorial during the breeding season and could aggressively defend their nesting sites against perceived threats. Encounters with humans near nesting areas could provoke defensive behavior from these large birds. Given their potential size and habitat preferences, terror birds could inhabit areas frequented by humans, such as grasslands, forests, or even urban environments. Accidental encounters with these powerful predators could occur, especially in areas where humans and wildlife overlap. So if you should get into a conflict with a terror bird, what helps? Probably nothing. If you try to run away, their predatory instinct will kick in and it will start chasing you. Terror birds are also significantly faster than humans, reaching speeds of up to 48 kilometers per hour. So you can forget about escaping. Physically, you have no chance either. In my opinion, the only way to survive this conflict would be to slowly back away from the area without turning your back on the bird. Maintaining eye contact can help convey to the bird that you are not a threat or prey. But the best thing is still to just pray that these cruel creatures will never be brought back to life and will never cross your path. Otherwise, farewell. But since the different ages were full of cruel dinosaurs, another exciting question that arises is whether today's animals would have survived in those times, or whether they would also have fallen victim to the terror bird and other dinosaurs. Make sure to watch this video right here as we explore the Cretaceous period in more detail and talk about whether the grizzly bear, one of the most powerful predators of modern times, could survive there. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys there.